Welcome to the 2021 Miami Youth Climate Summit. We are broadcasting to you live from Ransom Everglades School in Miami, Florida. My name is Dr. Kelly Jackson, and I am one of the faculty advisors to the Miami Youth Climate Summit Leadership Board. I am also a science teacher here at Ransom Everglades School. We are broadcasting today's program live from the Fernandez STEM Center here at the Ransom Everglades School Upper School campus. We are so excited you are joining us today, and we are so happy you are here. We would like to take this opportunity to thank Head of School, Mrs. Penny Townsend, and everybody here at Ransom Everglades School for making this event possible. Let's take a look inside of the Fernandez STEM Center, where all the magic is going to happen today. Please join me. We are now inside the Fernandez STEM Center. This is where all the magic is going to happen today. This is where all of the workshops and keynote talks are going to be broadcasted live from. This is one of the rooms where some of the workshops are going to be broadcasted from. Our student leadership board members, together with our faculty advisors, and also the Ransom Everglades Technology Services Department, led by Chief Technology Officer Linda Lawrence, are going to be working together to bring you our virtual summit. This is where the magic is going to happen. We hope that you enjoy today's program and learn a lot about climate change. Please enjoy and welcome to the Miami Youth Climate Summit.
Alrighty. Hello, everybody.
Welcome to the 2021 Miami Youth Climate Summit.
Thank you for coming.
I'm Gianna Hutton, a co-president of this year's Miami Youth Climate Summit.
And I'm Lalo and Armas, also co-president of this year's Miami Youth Climate Summit.
And I'm Analysse Humaran, vice president and your moderator today. I'll be walking you throughout the wonderful speakers and amazing sessions that we've put together for all of you today. Now, live from Ransom Everglades High School in Miami, Florida, let's hear a little bit more about MYCS from our very own co-presidents, Gianna and Lalo.
The Miami Youth Climate Summit started a mere 3 years ago at a single high school, and we've grown so large, with 8 schools represented in our leadership team, and over 1,000 attendees tuning in today, spanning over 16 countries and 6 continents.
Our event was founded with a mission to provide people with the opportunity to learn about climate change, and do so through a variety of unique perspectives that would help cultivate a more comprehensive understanding of this crisis. But even more importantly, we hope to elevate the discussion on climate change from what is it to what can we do to stop it.
I first learned about climate change in 8th grade, but it wasn't until 10th grade in my AP Environmental Science class that the urgency of this crisis really settled in with me. Through this education, I wanted to make a difference, and one of the venues I did so through was Miami Youth Climate Summit. And we really want to encourage others to bring about change through education, as it did for me.
So I first got involved in the climate movement around 1.5 years ago through an event very similar to today's, the 0 Hour Youth Climate Summit. The event exposed me to the urgency of the climate crisis and empowered me to take action however possible. Since then, I've gotten involved in my school's Environmental Action Club, various grassroots organizations, and of course, the Miami Youth Climate Summit. Just as I've taken climate action in my own community, you can too.
Thank you, Lalo and Gianna. Now, before we move on, I'd like to let you all know about some prizes that'll be up for grabs today. If you check out the HOVA app under additional resources, you'll see the leaderboards. Here, you can earn points for being engaged throughout the day. This includes typing questions in the chat, giving session feedback, or messaging a friendly hello to one of your fellow attendees.
There's also a photo contest where you can submit your own environmental photography for everyone to see.
And the caption contest, where you can add creative captions to the different photos people upload.
So if you win on the leaderboard, the photo contest, or the caption contest, you can receive some free beeswax wraps on us.
Beeswax wraps are awesome. They're reusable, beeswax-based, environmentally friendly sheets to wrap up and seal away your food.
Everyone, we just want to see you engaged and active throughout the day.
Alrighty, so let's kick this day off to a start. We're going to move forward and get into our first keynote speech with a little short introduction by Gulliver Preparatory Academy, a local Miami high school that's contributed greatly to today's events. So I'll share my screen and let you all take a look.
Good morning and welcome to the 2021 Miami Youth Climate Summit. I'm Frank Steele, head of school at Gulliver Preparatory School, and we are thrilled to be the premier sponsor of this year's event, the third annual Miami Youth Climate Summit. A special thank you from me to all of our partner schools for arranging and making this conference happen. We are so excited to be here again, working with our talented young people to think about issues of climate change, and particularly how here in a place like Miami, water is really part of everything that we do, and it's so important that we have young people who are interested in trying to protect our environment. We have a number of great speakers who will be working with our students, and we are excited to be a part of it. And with that, I will turn the microphone over to my wife, Betsy Steele, who has been involved with this effort since the beginning, and will introduce our first keynote speaker. Betsy?
We are so lucky to have South Florida native Delaney Reynolds as our keynote speaker today. I first met Delaney in 2017 at the March for Science. She was there introducing us to her blog and nonprofit organization, the Sink or Swim Project. At the time, Delaney was still a student at Palmer Trinity and had already done a TEDx talk and written 3 children's books about the fish, birds, and animals around her home on No Name Key. Currently, Delaney is at UM, majoring in marine science and minoring in climate policy. As a full-time student, she still has time to lecture students and groups of all ages on the importance of stopping climate change and sea level rise. Her political advocacy and lobbying have impressed our politicians here in Miami enough to revise budgets and create Miami-Dade's first Chief Sustainability Officer. Delaney believes that kids get it, and no matter your age, you can make a difference in your community. As a leading activist on climate change, she has won many awards and spoken at the United Nations. Thank you for being with us today and all of your hard work. I can't wait to hear what you have to say.
All right, thank you everybody so much for introducing our amazing guest speakers for today. Now if Delaney Reynolds, you would unmute and go ahead and kick us off.